Hello friends, this is Vijay Bambwani. I'm back with you again, this time to address your concerns and bring you good news on gold and silver. You see, I've been giving you fairly aggressive, ambitious and forward-looking targets for both December 2021 and December 2022, which might seem a little unrealistic to a lot of people. But if you check my hour and 20-minute long Q&A session live on YouTube, which we've recorded on 3rd of April 2021, it's still there in this playlist, followed up with a regular 10-12 minute video on 8th of April 2021, which is titled "The Indians Are Coming." I've given you ample justification and in my own 360-degree worldview method of covering all variables and discussing in great length, sharing my thoughts as to why I think gold and silver are excellent long-term investments. Now, the sum and substance was that over 400% jump in import demand by Indian households was the data that we received from the government of India, and I told you that this is extremely bullish. India being the second largest household consumer of bullion, both gold and silver, will impact international prices, and there you are, the international prices of gold and silver have started jumping again. Silver has actually surpassed a round number of 70,000 as I see it on my screen on Thursday morning when I'm recording this video. It will of course be released on Friday on Equity Master after due editing and post-production. My overseas friends who watch my videos on bullion, please note before you post any funny comments that we in India trade our bullion in the commodity exchanges in Indian rupees, where silver is concerned in multiples of 1,000 grams, which is 1 kilogram, and where gold is concerned in Indian rupees in multiples of 10 grams, not a troy ounce. So what might seem bizarre to you because you're fixated on the US method of trading in troy ounces, we basically trade in metrics that are a little different. So when I say silver has gone up above 70,000, it is in rupees per kilogram. And gold has now finally surpassed 48,000 rupees for 10 grams. Now this is excellent news for traders who are, or investors rather, who are holding bullion. Now what you see on your chart, on your screen, is how silver hit a high of 77,949 rupees per kilogram on 7th of August 2020 when Fast Profits Reports subscribers as well as Weekly Cash Alert subscribers received a very surprising email to book 20% profits on gold and silver and hold the remaining 80%. Now, I believe in sharing with my viewers who are not paid subscribers but definitely subscribers of my YouTube channel also, the reason why I do something. Now, the reason is that when I called up Zaveri Bazaar, I found that the physical or the deliverable price of silver and gold was trading at approximately 8 to 10% discount over MCX. Now that is not only shocking, but it's bizarre to the extent that MCX price does not include delivery and 3% GST. In spite of the fact that price in physical should have been delivery plus 3% GST higher, the price in physical was actually 8% lower. That rang an alarm bell in my head, and I requested my subscribers to offload up to 20% of their holding. And mind you, if you've checked your weekly cash alert morning mailers, we repurchased all that gold which we sold at 55,000 odd levels at 49,000, 47,250 and recently at 45,000. So we are sitting in plump profits, and we've got back the gold which we sold. So our quantity of holding remains the same, and at the same time we've made a tiny profit. Now that was the reason for booking out. What you're seeing on your screen now again is the price of silver after hitting 77,949 it tested a low of 56,000 on 24th of September and is now starting to zoom up again. Look at how the price is trading within a narrowing triangle formation. Any breakout, as and when it occurs above the 72,500 levels, will see the all-time high of silver, which is 77,949 odd levels, either being tested or even being overcome. So now you see, friends, what appeared as a very bizarre target of 84,000 rupees a kilogram for silver in end of December 2022 seems very, very achievable now that a round number of 70,000 has been overcome. All right. On your screen now is a daily chart of MCX gold. Here again, it is in rupees for 10 grams. You will see that the fall in relative terms was a lot more steeper, a lot more precipitous in gold as compared to silver. It hit a high of 56,191 on 7th of August, and that is where I told you to book 20% profits. Of course, we purchase everything back at significantly lower levels, but the price hit a low of 43,320. Now that's almost 13,000 rupees or 25%. I don't blame a lot of people for the comments that they posted on my videos, or commented or communicated or direct messaged me on my social media accounts as to why they thought this investment was wrong. I don't blame you at all. I don't hold anything against you, because when a price falls 25% from its peak, what the experts tell you is that it's a bear market because the price fell 20%. Well, I don't claim to be an expert. I'm just a doer of deeds, a trader who's been trading the markets for 35 years. I've noticed price action. I've seen gold and silver cycles up and down. And I think what the experts forgot was that the rupee can depreciate fairly rapidly against the dollar. And now you're attempting to scale Mount 76 to the dollar. We are already halfway between 75 and 76. So everything that is imported and landed cost in India is getting expensive, including gold and silver, and don't forget gas and crude oil. The more gas and crude oil rise in Indian rupees, the more inflation there will be, and the bigger will be the rally in gold and silver. So who should you believe? An investor called Vijay Bambwani or the experts who are telling you to offload gold and silver? I leave it to you. Alpha into omega or omega into alpha, it's a call you have to take. Now, I bring up the chart of gold again on your screen. A breakout above the 49,000 mark can, I'm using the word can, see the price hitting 51,000 or higher in a very short period of time. Now, I urge you, my friends, don't turn traders on gold and silver. The cost of carry in futures is high. The volatility is very high. The margin component and margin calls are fairly bone crunching. I would request you instead to think slightly longer term, which is end of 2022. That is when you'll realize the best of profits. If it happens prior to that, if my targets of 65,000 on gold and 84,000 or 85,000 on silver are reached earlier, of course I will record a video in the interim and tell you what to do. But think long term. Instead of trying to make a quick buck and miss out the bigger picture by trading futures, I think you should take delivery. Either whatever you're comfortable with. I, of course, I favor physical delivery as number one. But if you're comfortable taking ETFs, which are available only in gold and not in silver, take ETFs if you're comfy there. Some people swear by gold bonds. All right, it's your call. All right. But think long term. Don't try to make a few pennies here and there and miss out all the mega bucks that are likely to come in gold and silver. So my friends, the Indians have come. We Indians, by virtue of our demand of gold and silver, have triggered a rise. Of course, due to other global factors also, inflation, lockdown, corona fears, etc., have only helped to boost prices. This is something that short-term people overlooking and giving sell calls on gold and silver, I would advise you to think long term and stay invested. Like one gentleman added in the comments, and I really loved it. I keep saying that gold is the currency of the gods. And he said, Vijay, you forgot that silver is a currency of gentlemen. So, if you're buying gold and silver, remember you're buying the currency of the gods and the gentlemen. Stick to it. Fiat currencies are losing their buying power, which is bullish for bullion. On this happy note, I will bid goodbye to you, not before reminding you to click like on my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. Click on the bell icon to receive an instant alert about fresh videos being put up out here. In the comment section, do let me know what you think about this video and what you would want me to record next. Also, help me reach out like-minded individuals by referring my video to your family and friends. Stay indoors, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. Have a very, very profitable day. Vijay Bambwani signing off for now. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my free email newsletter, Fast Profits Daily, and get my free guide, How to Trade Markets Like a Pro.